There is a moment when manipulation stops looking like aggression and starts looking like misunderstanding. This is where projection enters. When someone cannot face who they are, they assign their traits to you. Suddenly, you are called selfish for protecting yourself, cold for stepping back, cruel for choosing peace. And if you don't recognize it, you begin to question your own growth. Projection works because it sounds reasonable. It wears familiar language. It speaks in concern, in disappointment, in "I just don't recognize you anymore." And slowly, you begin to wonder if becoming whole has somehow made you wrong. This is not accidental. This is how control survives after dominance fails. You may notice how the accusations shift. Before, you were criticized for being too much, too emotional, too needy. Now you are criticized for being too strong, too independent, too distant. The problem was never your behavior. The problem was always whether you were manageable. And here comes the quiet grief no one warns you about. Freedom has a cost. When you stop abandoning yourself, you often lose the illusion of belonging. You lose the familiar role, the version of you that was praised for enduring. And in that empty space, doubt grows fast. You might think, maybe I changed too much. Maybe I should soften. Maybe I owe them an explanation. This is the opening. Because the moment you feel lonely, the message arrives. Casual, polite, almost caring, perfectly timed to meet you where your resolve is thinnest. This is not coincidence. Some people are deeply skilled at sensing emotional vulnerability. They remember what makes you hesitate, what triggers guilt, what awakens the part of you that still wants approval. And they speak directly to that part. Not to your adult self, to your inner child. That's why it feels so confusing. You know better, but you feel pulled anyway. Not because you want to return, but because old conditioning activates. The belief that being good means being available. That compassion requires sacrifice. That walking away makes you heartless. But listen carefully. Compassion that costs you your sanity is not virtue. Availability that erases you is not love. And strength does not need to explain itself to those who benefited from your silence. You are not becoming cruel. You are becoming conscious. In the next part, I will walk you through the most dangerous phase. When vulnerability is used as bait. When crisis replaces nostalgia. And when you are tested not through anger, but through need. This is where many strong people fall back. And this is where liberation becomes a daily choice. On this channel, The Raw Truth Relationships, I share science-backed ideas to help you understand your worth and build the strong, loving relationships you deserve. Subscribe to the channel and join our community. And please like this video, it really helps me create more. Thanks for watching.